Hi.
Hi.
Um, can I leave, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hi. Hi. Well, we're doing Bob's Burgers today, and I'm not Micah, and that's it, I guess. Let's do it.
Flowers for a lonely morgue owner.
That's me!
Oh God, that feels like a sharp knife in my belly. Oh, ah, ah, ah.
Psst. Gene, Gene. Gene, are you done?
No.
I need you to serve this table 3. Bob!
That's funny because they're like doing a play, and Bob's trying to get the kid to serve while he's dying in the play. Like trying to like be discreet about it, but he's still like interrupting.
It harkens back to A Midsummer's Night Dream, where the character elongates his death because he doesn't want to, like, in the play, within the play, he doesn't want to die. I'm cultured. You don't know. You don't know me. I saw it live. They came
I
to my
literally
school
just
one
bought
time.
you at the store and it said uncultured Micah, so like I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it's like really bad acting. Like that's like kind of the whole purpose, but like they're still trying to run a business. So Apron is attempting to still run his business while not Apron is dying.
Shh, he's dying. Stop.
I'm sorry.
Come on! Come on, Butler! Let's go out into the garden! Tina! Tina, it's your big line! Go!
No, don't!
The tree! It's been murdered!
Funny for a couple of reasons. I'll say one and then you can say one.
Okay.
It's funny because the tree had a line, and the girl portraying the tree forgot her line, so they had to like kind of whisper it to the side and then go on as if it didn't happen.
It's also funny because the adult pushed a child, and child abuse is of course funny in the eyes of the Bob's Burger show.
It's also funny because like trees don't talk, and yes, you can physically kill a tree, like because it is alive and you can kill it.
Yeah, because there's no anthropomorphic qualities to trees or any plant for that matter. Like Venus flytraps are, I guess, the closest, because
Mhm.
like they can move. But that's
Yeah.
like to eat their prey, which is of course the planet Venus.
Yeah, but you can't kill them in the same way like killing a person. You know, it doesn't carry the same weight.
Mm.
Especially like in a murder mystery, it's not like who's killing the trees.
Oh, Butler! Who is committing all these murders?
Beats me. Oh, there's my knife.
Well, I sure don't know who.
See, that's funny because Rabbit Ears proclaimed that tis I who have a knife, uh, which like ruins the whole idea of the murder mystery. Like the murder mystery is usually solved by patrons. But there was there's foreshadowing and then there's just giving away the plot.
Well, that wasn't giving away the plot though, because like I'd say that's fine, because like the idea is that she's the butler, and like if the butler owned the knife, then it's like it's a pretty big reveal, but I wouldn't say it's saying that the butler's the killer, you know?
Sorry that I like a little realism in my murder mystery dinners.
Oh yeah, you like a little bit of realism in your adult cartoon television?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry that this is the most realistic, probably, of all of them.
Are you kidding me? Look at the shape of her head. Is that realistic to you? She looks like the
Yes.
end of a thermometer.
I know tons of people whose heads are shaped like bowling pins.
Her glasses don't have fucking these things. They don't have the things that hold them to your face. They're just there.
This is the future. All right, you're missing the
Her
point.
hair is one color.
Bob's Burger takes place in 2194. All right, you're just missing the point. Technology has not aged since 2013 because the Dark Ages hit again.
Is that why they turn the lights off? Because it's dark.
Who done it? Do you? Is the tree the murderer? Or is the flower delivery man the murderer? Or perhaps the suspicious butler? Well, you're all wrong. The murderer was me! Ha ha!
What? You explicitly told us at the beginning of the show you weren't the murderer!
That's right! It's a twist!
No, it's a lie. A lie is not a twist.
That's funny for a couple of reasons. One, she said that are dead people the murderer? Which I mean, like dead people can be murderers. Just look at Jack the Ripper and such.
But he wasn't a murderer when he was dead.
Right. That's the point. Retail space available for lease. That's nice. Oh, 20% less score. That they had Al Gore in the earlier shows and it didn't sell well. So they still need him a little bit, but 20% less.
So, what was the other funny thing? You said there were a couple of things that were funny.
Music was going on, which there was not music going on before.
Hmm.
And she sang the last, and also she lied.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Don't be nervous. You do this all the time.
The cast will be signing autographs if anyone would like one.
Everyone, back in their seat! Now! This is a robbery!
A robbery? Now that's a twist.
This is not part of the show, people. This is a real robbery. Kids, get behind the counter.
That's funny because a robber showed up at the end of their performance as the audience was leaving. They got sent back in by a robber, and they think it's part of the show, and they're like actually interested in this part. And Bob has to remind them, nope, this is a real robbery. This is actually happening. You know, it's not usually every day that there's a robber, and it just so happened that it was during a melodramatic performance. So kind of kooky, right? Can I leave?
We can take this guy. I go high, you go low.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Wait.
You blew it, Tina.
Everyone stay where you are!
So it was funny because one of them had a plan. But the other one acted too slow, so the plan didn't work. But it was like a real-time plan, like they hadn't talked about this before. So it's not like the fault of the one who didn't know the plan. It's really the fault of the one who did have a plan.
Give me everything in the register.
Yep, fine. Listen, there are kids here, so don't do anything stupid. Then rob this place.
Shut up.
Funny because he said don't do anything stupid and then realized that robbing a restaurant was stupid, so he said don't do anything stupid or robbing it. Did it like mid-sentence, so it was funny. The way I described it wasn't funny, but you saw it, so you know that it was funny because it has to be funny, right? There's no possibility that this isn't funny.
All in the meanwhile, patrons are still like thinking that this is part of the show.
Yeah.
Greaseball.
Don't call me greaseball. Mask face. It's not part of the show!
Show?
Gene, stop.
The patrons still think it's part of the show, so.
Yeah, and also maybe the kid does too, because he's like still playing the organ at like the dramatic parts where the organ would play if this was part of it.
Take it easy.
Oh, I'll take it. Easy.
They added a robbery element to the show. That's clever.
The ski mask is a little cheesy.
I think it looks pretty good.
It's like the police would like be the people to help, but they think that it's part of the show because they must be aware that Apron and family and friends are doing diner stuff.
Well, they do have a giant sign in the window that says that they're doing shows, so I tipped them off.
With 20% less Al Gore.
Yeah, And also they were commenting on the cheapness of the costume of the robber. Of course, who is a real robber and is not a costume. And if he's robbing people, he probably needs money. So like he probably wouldn't spend that on a quality mask.
There's also just like a body back there.
Mm-hmm.
Cadaver, if you will.
I think that's part of the show. I don't think that's a real body.
Could be. There's a band-aid on it, or maybe it's a price tag.
I think it's a tag that they put on in the morgue to like say who it is. I'm pretty sure that's like a real thing.
Okay.
Not that I've been to a morgue or anything, but I've watched enough Law and Order SVU to seen one or two morgues in my lifetime.
Okay, that's all of it.
You've got your money, now be on your way.
Give me a little music.
Oh, come on, just go.
Ooh, da, ooh. Do your last line again. Go.
You've got your money, now be on your way.
Maybe I'll leave, and maybe I'll stay. Maybe it's the limelight, could be the singing.
So apparently this robber is also a fine singer and dancer, and has a sense of humor.
He has impeccable improv skills.
Yeah, because he's like playing off this whole thing.
Yes.
And he's not part of the show because he is in fact robbing them.
Yeah. He's doing a really good job pretending that he's not robbing them, though.
Yeah.
911 should be a ringing,
But I can't stop.
and neither can I.
Sit down, sit down. I'm kidding, Everyone up, come on.
It's not part of the show.
Play me out.
He's really just playing into the fact that this is a performance as he's successfully robbing not Jimmy Pesto's pizzeria.
Can you break a 5? I'd love to tip out the cast.
No, I can't break a 5, lady. I was just robbed. Did you not just see that? You were standing right here, idiot.
Oh, you people commit.
Get out.
See, that's funny because they still think that it's part of the show when it's not, and he's just angry because he just got legit robbed. Yeah.
Also, she asked for money to change
Of which he has none now.
because he was robbed.
Yes. Yeah, so like that happened, huh?
Yep. Did.
Thanks for watching the last episode of the Theory of Humor. So I don't think I'm going to be able to carry on after this. But if I were, make sure to catch our next episode when we watch